Plus, Christopher Zinn goes on location with Australia's new wave of movie makers.
Well, with a continuing resurgence in our film industry, it seems almost everyone wants to make a movie. Life's tough out there for aspiring filmmakers, however, with few gaining access to limited government and private investor funding. But Australia's new wave of independent movie makers don't let the lack of money get in the way of fulfilling their dreams, I guess, as Christopher Zinn reports.
Action!
Hey, you've got charming friends. So what's happening?
And action!
Garnet May's latest sci-fi epic is set in 2037, when women skateboarders have taken over the world. But it's no video cheapie. Incredibly, this, his third feature this year, is being shot on professional 35mm film.
If it comes down to the point that we need some money, I can somehow get it together. It's like I pulled $5 grand out of nothing the other day because I don't know why, because we needed to pay to get our film stock back from the lab in order to get the camera for this shoot. Otherwise, they weren't going to give us the camera. So.
Scene 48, take one, camera. Action.
The self-penned shoestring production is called Duran Duran. Most of the cast and crew will only get paid if it makes any money. The risks are high, but so are the prizes.
It's really like the modern art form, I think, filmmaking. I think it's great. You know, we're really creating something amazing here, and it's something that has the potential to make a lot of money.
They're called guerrilla films, self-financed movies in which parts and people are begged, stolen and borrowed. It ain't exactly Hollywood, but these productions are popping up all over Australia. The question is, do the filmmakers have stars in their eyes? The symptoms of the DIY film mania abound. The national success of the short film festival called Tropfest proves there's an audience for those who believe they have a movie in them.
We're going for the girl, the traditional sort of sexy, sultry guest girl.
Michael Lawrence might look like your average general manager of a watch importers, but he's already been to Hollywood and come back the hard way.
It's a story about fat kids going to the fat camp over summer.
Michael and his wife Diane gave up well-paying jobs to head to LA with a script after the promise of a deal with Disney. But he didn't get much further than the studio gates.
And the fact that people like Disney were interested, I thought, oh, this is, how easy is this? I mean, first thing I've ever written gets optioned, you move to LA, you make a film. Yeah, sort of, that's the way it works, but boy, did it come to an abrupt halt.
Michael sacrificed about $7,000 and the chance of a new car on a clever short called The Journey, about a shared household looking for a new flatmate.
So, what exactly do you do for a living? Obviously something that requires very little clothing. I'm a call girl.
Fan-tastic! Unreal! When can you move in?
Michael's already won a few gongs and he's determined to go further. But he's up against some stiff competition.
And the budgets are huge, and you've got people throwing money from government bodies at other filmmakers who are graduates of film schools, and we're here, like, putting the hat around amongst friends and family trying to make short films just for the love of it and hoping people will like them.
Now, despite the demands of work and a growing family, his next baby is a $500,000 feature, if he can find the investors.
No, I'll raise the money, even if we have to save for 3 years ourselves to, like, make a guerrilla feature film, try and just get the money and, like, go without all other stuff.
The rise and rise of independent filmmakers is being chronicled by Stephen Jenner, the managing editor of the industry bible, If magazine. He says Hollywood's only too well aware of our talented, if cash-poor, hopefuls.
I think the rawness and the lower production values don't seem to matter as much because obviously someone's had enough passion to tell a story, and they're going to find an audience. They're going to attract them with that passion.
The new digital video technology means it's simple and cheap for almost anyone to shoot and edit some sort of a film. But Stephen says while the quality can be wanting, it's the enthusiasm which counts.
You know, a lot of people get such a buzz out of the whole process that has an innate value in itself.
Another day shooting on Garnet's latest film. After this, he goes overseas to make his fourth of the year. He hasn't written it yet, but hey, that's not necessarily a problem.
Everyone sort of goes, oh, I don't have money, can't do it. You can't be stopped by anything. I mean, why be stopped by money? such a small thing in life.
Even successful filmmakers have to be canny. Dentist and director Chris Kennedy once crowned a set of teeth in return for a location.
These are going to have to go.
He's the man behind last year's AFI award winner Doing Time for Patsy Cline, and has some advice for the up-and-comers.
The thing about making films I've found is it's very tough. And I'm surprised that so many people really want to persecute themselves that way.
So would you advise people to give up their day jobs?
Oh, no, that's why I don't give up my day job.
It's the riskiest business of all, but there's no shortage of all sorts of people prepared to give it a try, even if they never make it.
Would you advise other people to get into the filmmaking racket?
There's the side of me that wants to encourage anyone to really get into it who loves it and that you can do it. And then there's the other side of me that says, it's crowded enough now, and, like, can you come in after I get the money to do my feature?